Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Infamous, and this is the Dead Air Podcast. I don't know what episode. What is it? 6, something like that.
6 or 7.
But this is the episode. This is the episode about nothing. There is no topics. We're just going to talk, ramble, pretty much do what Stephen Wise does every episode, just talk.
Horse shit
for 30, 40 minutes. So here we are. This is the episode about nothing. What do we want to talk about?
Well, first off, let's introduce ourselves. We got the main crew back again.
Yeah, we had a couple weeks where somebody couldn't make it.
All right, we're here with Scoops, a.k.a. Stephen Wilds.
How's it going?
We are here with Chris.
Larry Bird,
and the hater of everything, beautiful Ulysses.
Wait. How tall are you, Chris?
6'2".
How tall was Larry Bird?
Oh, I don't know, 6'7", maybe.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Let me check this. Let me check my facts.
Now, I say was Larry Bird. I think he's still alive. I don't know for sure,
yes.
but
I was actually shocked recently knowing that Jerry West is still alive.
Yeah.
Well, Ulysses, do you have a list you want to talk about?
Yeah, because you guys have been hating on my decision of which celebrity females out there I think are attractive.
Are we finally going to do this?
But yes,
yeah,
it's the episode of nothing.
3 or 4 episodes.
All right. We've been talking about this for a while. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, come on.
Larry Bird is 6'9". Okay, continue.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about women here, because you guys have been hating on the women who I think are attractive, or who I don't think is attractive actually. And I don't know, you guys think that I'm the weird one. I personally think you guys are the weird ones who think.
I'm still standing by my thought that you're the weird one, but go ahead.
All right.
Which list is first?
Maybe you can change my mind.
Which list is first? This is the one who you think are unattractive?
No, let's go with the ones I think are hot first, so we could
Okay.
So we could go the good list at the end.
All right,
but
yeah.
A quick disclaimer: this is my list. This is not anybody else's list. Fuck all that. But that being said, my list is the correct one. Fuck all you guys' decisions.
Right. I.e., I would like to contradict myself before we begin.
Yes, pretty much so. All right. I couldn't do like top 10 lists because I couldn't narrow it down to just 10. So I'm gonna just go with 15 real quick. But before I go with the list, there's 3 quick honorable mentions: Rosario Dawson,
Oh God, what the hell?
Emily Deschanel, and Kobe Smulders. I think they're hot as hell.
Colby Smulders is not hot. She's very cute. She's got a cuteness factor. Have you seen her as Maria Hill? She was Maria Hill in The Avengers. She's in How I Met Your Mother. She's the Canadian in How I Met Your Mother.
Attractive.
I think she's cute. I don't think she's I wouldn't call her hot. However, with that said, she's never really been in any particular roles where she's supposed to be uber sexy, because Maria Hill is supposed to be all business, and her other character, I don't know. I guess she was hot at some points.
How did Rosario Dawson not make top 15? I want to see this 15. If
she's pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. That's it hurt not putting her on the list, but
yeah, her attractiveness was what almost made Clerks 2 watchable.
You didn't like Clerks 2? I like Clerks 2. I thought that was fun.
I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't like it as much. It literally felt like a movie where, hey, we just need to throw some shit together and see what sticks.
No? All right, so we're ready?
Yep.
All right, number 15, Anna Paquin. I'm not sure that's how you say her name, but Anna Paquin.
So Rogue and
Sookie.
True Blood. Yeah, Sookie.
Yeah.
Sookie Stackhouse.
I like
she's attractive, and if you ever want to see her topless, True Blood, that makes True Blood
every episode.
She's not topless in every episode, but
every other episode.
After the first season,
in True Blood?
20 times, 20, 30
I think I'm about to start watching True Blood.
After the first season, she decided to take her shirt off more, but yeah, it's worth watching just for that, if nothing else. And Jessica, the girl who plays Jessica, is way hot.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. Come on.
Number 14.
Number 14, Brittany Snow.
Who the fuck is that?
Y'all look her up. You guys go ahead and look her up. She comes out in a lot of dumb movies, but yeah,
We'll look it up while you go on for 13.
I could agree with that.
Number 13, Hayden Panettiere.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because she was in Heroes and one of the Scream movies. She was in Scream 4.
Yeah.
12.
I'm at 12? Oh, yeah, 12. 12, AJ Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy hot. That's a certain type of hot.
Yeah, man.
11.
CM Punk is a lucky bastard.
Yeah.
All right. The following three, I'm gonna go on a quick Emma, because the next three are Emmas. So,
okay.
number 11, Emma Roberts.
What was she in?
She was in Scream 4 too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty
Yeah,
cute.
I can agree with that.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she was. I don't want to ruin Scream 4, but you'll see.
I saw Scream 4. I just don't know who that is.
Wasn't she the killer?
Cousin?
Yeah,
Wasn't she the killer? Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
She was cute.
She
She looks like she could also pull off crazy hot, but mostly crazy.
All
But
right.
no, and Brittany Snow was pretty cute too. I looked her up.
What number is that?
That was number 11. Now we're finally getting to the top 10.
All right.
Number 10, Emma Stone. She
Yeah.
grew on me. She
Smoking
really
hot.
grew on me. And it
Watch,
it helps the fact that she's in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, she's in Spider-Man and watch Easy A. That was a movie I had to watch for a class. I thought it was going to be bullshit. It was actually a decent movie.
All right, number 9, Emma Watson.
Yeah.
Harry Potter chick? Is
Yeah.
that it? Okay.
Hermione.
Yeah. It's a little. She still feels like she's underage. I don't know if she is, but
She needs to
I'm
get
not
some-
going to say.
She's 22, I believe.
It gets
All right.
meat on her bones or something.
Yeah. she ate a sandwich.
All
I have.
right, number 8 is a tie because they kind of look the same. Keira Knightley and Natalie Portman.
Okay, I will agree with you. Now I know I've got some vision problems here, but I've confused them before. I've seriously
Yeah.
seen pictures that go, "Hey, that's Natalie Portman." Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tie.
If you ever want to see Keira Knightley, yes, topless and looking very smoking hot and dangerous, watch Domino.
Will do.
Why do you have all these facts just on the top of your head?
I
Why
watch a
not
lot
have
of
these
movies. I watch a lot of movies.
He's Mr. Skin.
No, that guy's got his own website. I wish that was my website.
All right, number 7. And if you do not have this woman in your top 10 list, I'm removing your man card. Tyra Banks.
Yeah,
I'll accept.
I'll accept.
I don't know if she would be my top 10, but she's
I mean, she's definitely not. She's not unattractive.
No,
I mean,
no.
come on.
All right, number 6, Kate Upton.
Oh yeah,
eh,
she's in my top 5.
she's overrated
Yep.
to me.
I'm not gonna say she's not a little bit overrated, but did you watch the video of her in Zero G? Did you? Did you
Video of
watch
her
the
on the
Cat
horse?
Daddy video?
I mean, she's
Did
cute,
you?
but she's just overrated.
And you know what I like about her? No joke. You know what I like about her? She looks like she actually eats it once in a while.
Yeah,
Okay, was that 5 or was that 6?
no, that's
That
number
was
6.
6.
All right,
Number
keep going.
5, Kat Dennings.
Yeah.
Okay, boobies.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, again, insanely cute. She has just one of the best personalities watching interviews with her.
She looks. Never mind.
You started it. Come on.
Nothing.
Number 4, talking
Listen.
about boobies.
Blowjobs. I'll just leave it at that. That's all. All right.
Good way not to puss out there. Good way.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, number 4, Christina Hendricks.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I don't even watch. She's in Mad Men. I don't even watch that show, but I've looked up like scenes from the show just for her.
Once again, boobies.
Boobies.
Yes.
And then finally, top 3. Number 3, Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a given.
Yep.
Number 2, Amy Smart.
Okay. Sure.
Is that the lady? No, I don't know.
She comes
Is she
out
the
in
Rat Race?
Frank.
That's not her. I don't know who that is.
She comes out in like Rat Race.
Yeah. She.
Oh, she was in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know her.
It's a
then.
race. It's a race.
The one that everybody seems to remember her for that's around my age is Varsity Blues because she wore a whipped cream bikini.
No, that's not her who wore the whipped cream bikini.
Oh, was that not Amy Smart?
No, that was the other one. That was a fuck, I forgot what's her name, but no, that's not Amy Smart.
Okay. Well, my bad if that wasn't Amy Smart.
Number 1.
Jessica Alba.
Meaning that's the hottest, like,
In my opinion.
like you would marry her tomorrow if she.
I'd marry her right after this podcast if I could.
Okay. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna be the bad guy here for a moment.
Go ahead.
She's insanely attractive, right? Can she hold a conversation?
I doubt it.
But you don't care about that, is what you're telling me.
I don't need it to hold a conversation.
All right, just checking.
All right.
All right, now the big deal.
The big deal. Which I won't lie, most of this list is like whatever. Probably until the top 5 we'll start running into heated conversations. But
the top 15. Here we go.
Yeah, this list is gonna be interesting. I need to know what you guys think of every female. Just say yay, nay, whatever. Cause whatever.
Okay.
All right. Number 15, Jennifer Aniston.
She's hot. She looks really good.
There's some stuff that she looks really attractive in, like if you saw Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some. And I'll admit, she's not one of those people who's always hot. She's cute. She's not always hot.
Are we saying yay to agree with you, or yay that she's hot?
Yay that she's hot.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or so attractive, or whatever.
Or just yay in general.
Yay for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say yay. I mean, if I had to pick, sure.
Yeah, same.
All right, 14, Drew Barrymore.
Yay.
That ass, though. She's not the most attractive, but that ass.
The fact that Tom Green was inside her kind of like...
Okay, well, that does knock points off. I don't know, did you see... What was that really horrible movie? The Charlie's Angels.
Oh, God.
That scene with her in the bikini or in the panty bottoms was... Yeah, anyway, keep going. I'm gonna actually say nay. I'm gonna say nay.
I'm in the middle.
That's a
yay.
All
right. 13, okay. Zoe Saldana.
Yay.
She's pretty hot, man.
I don't know what y'all
Did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer? Green alien side boob.
Yeah, but have you seen her face looks like Skeletor. Have you seen her face?
I can't agree with you on that one.
Her eyebrows, eyebrows bone, whatever you want to call it, like pops out a lot, and she looks like Skeletor.
You lost me, Ulysses, with that one.
All right, next one, Zoe Deschanel.
What number is this?
As long as she doesn't speak.
Wait, which one is that?
That's the new girl.
Yeah, that's the new girl.
She's all right.
She's cute. I just don't want her to open her mouth.
I'll give her a yay.
Yeah.
All right.
We have disagreed on everything.
I'm sorry. So far, her voice reminds me of Fran Drescher's. Do y'all remember The Nanny?
But Fran Drescher was hot.
Fran Drescher's...
I'm not talking about their attractiveness level right now. I'm just saying the more talking she does, the less attractive she becomes to be.
Voices don't bother
but she
me
seems she seems like a really intelligent person. It's just her voice; it grates on me.
Unless they sound like a man, I don't really care about the voice too much.
All right, number 11, Shailene Woodley, something like that.
I have no idea who that is.
Well,
who the hell?
She was apparently in some one show in ABC Family, so like only like 4 people watched it. But like she was the one who was casted as the most recent Mary Jane. And if you look at her,
yeah,
she's not hot enough to play Mary Jane, and that's why she's on my list. Whoever's gonna play Mary Jane needs to be like ridiculously hot.
Wait, so you liked Kristen Dunst?
We'll get to that later.
Okay, all right.
I don't know who that is.
All right.
Well, Kristen Dunst was the old Mary Jane.
Nah, I'm talking about
there. Yeah. I don't know much else she's been in.
Oh, I see her. No, yeah, that's a nay.
Yeah. All right.
I'll agree with you. I'll go nay.
Yeah, same.
All right, number 9, Kristen Dunst. Same problem. I thought she was a hideous fuck for playing.
Oh wow.
For playing Mary Jane at least. And
okay.
I don't think she was hot enough to play Mary Jane.
I'm gonna say this because I know I'm not alone. She's cute. But if you take too long to look at her face, everybody comments that she has an odd-looking face.
She has a very, very odd-looking face.
It's just weird proportions. True. But, again, I'll say this. If she came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to go out? I wouldn't say no. She's still
average.
Attractive.
She's average. That's a yay, though. But nothing special.
All right, next on the list, Kaylee Cuoco.
Ooh.
Is that the chick from
Big Bang Theory, yes.
I don't know why. Is that the one from 10 Simple Rules? From
8 Simple Rules.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen her in anything.
That's a yay. She's in those commercials with William Shatner.
Yeah, the Priceline negotiator.
Yeah, Priceline.
Oh, okay.
That's a yay.
That's a yay.
That's a yay, yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. You guys are weird. Anyway, next.
We're the weird ones.
Yeah, you guys are the weird ones. Next, Sofia Vergara.
What?
Amazingly attractive.
I don't know.
Hot.
You guys explain to
hot.
me. Explain what you guys explain to me what makes.
What
her
number
hot.
is this? What number?
I need you to open your eyes first.
What number?
Hey,
is
she's
this?
number 8. She's number 8.
Oh, okay. That is snow, man.
Yeah.
Amazingly attractive.
Have you?
Yeah.
We're going back to the whole voice thing. Have you heard the poor woman talk?
Her
Okay,
voice doesn't annoy me as much as Deschanel's does.
Is she the one that Steve has a problem with?
Well, Steve doesn't. His opinion doesn't matter.
I think he actually said she was attractive. I think we had this discussion with him at one point. Anyway, all right, keep going. I think we're all yay on her.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, Megan Fox.
Ooh.
I give her a yay, but she's not.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's cool.
She's
I'm gonna
overhyped in my mind.
I'm gonna say nay, but here's my thing about that. It's not because of her appearance.
Personality.
She seems like her personality would kill it, just destroy it.
There's a number of things I don't like about her. 1 being the personality. 2, she has a Marilyn Monroe tattoo, which is fucking retarded in my opinion. And
Well,
3,
just tell us how you really feel about it.
well, Marilyn Monroe's a bitch.
God, a rhetorical statement. God damn it. I've got to say, when I heard she was playing April O'Neil, I'm not going to let this stop me from going to see the movie, but that really disappointed me.
Yeah, same here. She doesn't
All right,
deserve to
next.
wear a jumpsuit. All right, next on the list, Kim Kardashian. Thank you.
Yay.
That's number 6.
That's a yay.
That's a nay for me.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Yeah. It's a nay.
Have y'all heard apparently? Okay, so I work at a bookstore. I have to shelf magazines. On one of the covers of these magazines was talking about how apparently her ass is out of control because after her pregnancy, her weight gain had gotten really weird or something like that. I didn't read the article or anything. I just read the cover.
Look.
But apparently that ass is out of control in a bad way.
Infamous. Go ahead.
I want to say this. I will fuck every woman in that family. Okay, I don't care. Now we can move on.
So even the mom?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And she looks good to be got to be like 60 or late 50s. She looks good to be like almost 60.
Ace is like 20 apparently though.
Well, probably from plastic surgery. I guess.
All right, finally, top five. Let's go. Number 5, Eva Mendes.
She's attractive.
Pretty hot. And I'm gonna say this. She's not one of the ones I normally would find hot, but like after watching her for a while, yeah, she's really hot.
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't see anything in her, and that mole is kind of distracting.
She has a mole? Oh, yeah, she does have one.
Clearly, you don't see her.
No, I remember. But still, yay.
Nay.
Right,
I'm
number
going to
4.
agree with you, Ulysses.
Damn right. Number 4, Rihanna.
That's a yay.
Mm.
Now,
Yay. That's a yay for me.
with what
That's a
Steven
yay.
was saying earlier about, I forgot who it was, her personality, I think Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Rihanna's personality would be the issue, but that's still a yay.
that's still a yay.
Yeah, I gotta say yay. As
Number
long as
3.
Chris Brown doesn't come with her.
Number 3 Infamous might come through my microphone and punch me,
Don't
but
say Serena Williams. You better not be Serena Williams.
I was actually considering putting her on this list just to mess with you, but I was like, nah. Number 3, Halle Berry.
Well, okay, we knew that one was coming because you've told us how
Yeah.
many times I can't count before
The top 3
didn't
you
like
guys already know. You just don't know the order.
Look, if we're talking about Halle Berry at any point from like Swordfish back, that's a yay. That's
Mm-hmm.
now I haven't seen much of her recently, but that's a yay. The only thing I'd cite her for is when she played Storm for X-Men, she really should have slapped the writer because whoever told her to say that line about the toad and the lightning, she should have slapped the writer.
Especially like in the 90s when she was especially then. How do you not?
Yeah, she used to be insane.
She still looks good, but back then, Jesus Christ.
No,
I went to watch Swordfish because it was like the only thing out in the theater at the time, and I had no clue that the Halle Berry scene was in there. But man, was I glad I went and watched Swordsman.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything in there.
You really don't get it. You don't get how Halle Berry is attractive.
I really don't, to be perfectly
Next,
honest.
I would like you to write a 1,000-word essay on why Halle Berry is not attractive, and I will grade it.
And then we'll automatically receive a 0.
That's just unheard of.
All right, number
2.
Beyonce.
Beyonce is a yay. Beyonce is
What?
overrated, but that's a yay.
I was about to say, I mean, she's a little overrated, but have you not seen some of her pictures? Like, the Sports Illustrated pictures she did, and some of those videos?
That's a yay.
It
That's
does
a
absolutely nothing for me, sir.
That's a yay.
Not a damn thing.
Like, her and Mariah Carey, to me, would be like the best afternoon ever.
All right, and number 1, if you guys
we know
probably
who
saw
it
this
is.
one coming, you guys already saw this one coming. Jennifer Lawrence. I
Yeah, we saw that one.
completely hate this woman. I don't think she's attractive, not even in the slightest. I
think,
want you guys to preach to me why you guys think she's attractive.
I think you're on drugs.
I mean, look at her face.
That's my
She's
only.
not-
No, I know he's on drugs.
That's the problem. I see her face. I honestly think
Like-
the problem with her is her face.
Like, she's not like the most attractive woman like on the planet, like as celebrities or something. Like she's just amazingly gorgeous, but she's not ugly.
She wouldn't be my number 1.
No,
but
she
would be somewhere on the list because one of the reasons I like her is she's one of the few blonde, celebrity actresses who looks kind of like a real girl. She actually looks like someone you can meet, and it looks like her personality gives her a lot of bonuses.
Like, there's a lot of women I would take over Jennifer Lawrence, but that doesn't mean that she's ugly, and I don't understand how you can just do that to people.
Yeah.
Infamous's obsession with tennis players aside, I
Only
gotta I
like
have to agree.
that one.
There's only that one.
Doesn't she have a sister?
Yeah, but her sister is not where Serena is, and that's not even fair. Fair.
They're
Are they not
both-
twins? I really, for a second there,
The other one's older.
I know I've seen her sister, but I don't remember what she looks. Okay, point is, Jennifer Lawrence is hot. I know I'm not saying she's the drop dead sexiest woman in Hollywood by any means, but she's not unattractive, and I think you may need to get your eyes checked.
No, I think he does need to get his eye checked.
All right, so for anybody who's listening to this podcast, in the comment section, we want you to give your opinion. Is Jennifer Lawrence attractive or is she unattractive? Leave it in the comment section and tell us what you think. All right, now continue.
Well, that was number 1. I don't know. Like, this is obviously, like, it all depends on how you want to look at it. Like, this is not everyone's list, obviously, but a lot of those women, I'll be honest, a lot of the reason why I probably don't find them attractive anymore is because of overexposure. Like,
and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Who's the one from Avengers you mentioned? Scarlett Johansson. I think she's insanely attractive, but like, I don't know. Sometimes so many people, like her, and she's everywhere that I definitely can see how you can get overexposed.
yeah,
Who was the woman that played Catwoman? Is Anne Hathaway?
yeah.
She's another one. I think she's insanely attractive, but
She's all right.
for a while she was everywhere.
Yeah. Huh.
I find I don't know if you guys ever seen King of Queens. Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah.
Leah Remini?
Yeah. Anybody find her attractive?
Yes, very much
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
What is her name?
Leah Remini.
Yeah.
I don't think I know her.
She was in, she wasn't in much. She was in, I think, Old School for like a little bit, like 1 minute.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in too much, I don't think. She used to be on Saved by the Bell for a while, actually.
Yeah. She's actually, she's from the, when Saved by the Bell, oh God, I started that, didn't I? Saved by the Bell did one season that was all like a summer vacation where they all worked at this, it was like a beach resort thing, and she was the boss's daughter. Yeah, she's actually pretty cute. I like her.
I'm just making sure because we might have to have another issue if somebody found her unattractive.
Oh God. Well,
No,
I would like to point out that as backwards as I think Ulysses is, I think it's almost funnier to listen to Infamous talk about some of these girls.
I mean, she's attractive. I don't I have no words for the attractiveness. Even when she got bigger on that show, she had a baby and she gained weight, but she was still looking good. And that's all I have to say.
Oh, wait. Did you, in your top 15, did you put Mila Kunis in there?
No. Because I don't feel strongly one way or the other about her.
She's okay.
I feel strongly about Mila Kunis. I'm all for some Mila Kunis.
She's in between.
Yeah, that's the way I looked at it.
Okay, forgetting Sarah Marshall, smoking hot in that. What was the other one? She was in Black Swan, but part of that hotness was just because of that one scene.
Mm.
And I'm trying to think. There was one other one where she's pretty hot in Ted too. Did y'all watch Ted?
Yeah,
some of it.
Ted was a good movie. That was fun. It was Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of giving up on Seth MacFarlane stuff.
All right, let's get weird with these women we're picking. All right, here we go. Hillary Clinton.
Oh my god.
Yes, of course. What are you talking about? Oh God. If it's good enough for Bill Clinton, it's good enough for me.
Hillary Clinton or Monica Lewinsky, pick one.
I'll take Monica.
I'll go with Hillary Clinton because she has at least some kind of power.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna go with Hillary. Because she's gonna want to get married and use the relationship as a power gain. I'm not about any of that long-term shit.
Not to Hillary Clinton.
Man, as long as I get the power of the Secret Service behind me, I'll do anything.
You could at least hope that she would die soon, and then you could just have like.
Oh my god.
Ulysses wants to do that just so he can go to a Knicks game and trip a referee.
Yeah.
No, he'd go to the Knicks game to try to get Melo to come to the Bulls.
But he wants to go to the Lakers.
Yeah, well, he wants to come over here.
Well, I'm saying Ulysses wants to go to the Lakers. I don't see why Carmelo would want to go there. Did anybody get the WWE Network?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it next
1 week
week.
Free trial.
Yeah, there is.
I'll probably use that.
I get paid next week, so that's when I'm getting it.
Nice.
I got it.
I'm pretty sure you still have to put a credit card in, and they'll charge you right after.
Yeah, be careful with that and just watch your card because even they had some people reporting problems with like even though they signed up technically for the free week thing, it took their subscription as the main subscription.
Oh.
They're having a few problems right now with streaming stuff like that. It's to be expected. Anything like any MMO or anything that goes live with a massive online component, it's having some bugs. But I have a lot of friends that got it. It seems really cool. The big NXT first pay-per-view is tonight, which has a really cool card if you like any of the younger talent. So,
yeah, I got it. I like it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. That's all I've been doing the last few days.
What's on there right now?
Right now they have one episode of WWE Countdown, one WrestleMania Rewind, which is like they do like a retrospect of the WrestleMania, and they have pretty much every pay-per-view right now, like at least every WWE one. Like
yeah, they have a lot of the WCW ones up there too.
Yeah, like I was watching Bash at the Beach when Hogan turned heel, and that was hilarious to watch again. Yeah, because like they'll have like all the pay-per-views organized by like the names of the pay-per-views. They'll have like Armageddon, and then you could look through all the years of Armageddon. Same for WrestleMania. Same for SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and I'm just watching old pay-per-views of like feuds that I used to like watching. Like right before we started this, I just got finished watching JBL versus Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero bled like a fucking animal and shit.
Did you watch Over the Edge '98 where Owen died?
No.
I remember that day.
They put that one on there apparently. I'm kind of interested to see how they handle that.
And I'll give them props because I remember they were saying, oh, everything's uncut, unedited, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let's see. I put on WrestleMania 20 when Chris Benoit won the title, and they did not remove anything. Like just like with the promos and everything, they were hyping up Benoit. They were saying nothing but positive things. So they really did not edit that in any way, shape, or form. So
yeah, they just supposedly have a disclaimer on any of his stuff. Hey, don't kill your family.
Kill your kids.
Yeah.
I haven't seen at least any disclaimer watching anything.
Do they have like a best of Carlito section or something like that?
Best of Chavo.
You were a Carlito fan, weren't you? That seems like somebody you would root for.
I wasn't watching wrestling at that point.
Yeah.
I only know him from the game.
Speaking of that time period, did you guys hear that Big Daddy V died like last week?
Yes.
Or Viscera?
Yeah.
His wife was upset.
Mabel.
His wife is very upset, and I guess I get it because they didn't do the tribute to him on the main show. Okay, here's the thing. They didn't do the tribute to him on Raw. They're doing it on SmackDown.
Oh.
And it's not the flagship show, and apparently there's some rumors going around and other stuff involved with that. But here's my thing about it, them not doing it on the flagship show. That was a really big day for them. The WWE Network was launching. They're doing their big WrestleMania build. If there was any week, because, usually when somebody dies, they're pretty quick. They get that tribute up there. And
usually just to start the show.
Yeah, but like I said, if any week that they would be kind of slow on it. But my thing is, don't put it on SmackDown. I would have waited till the next Raw to do it.
It seems like, okay, he wasn't a big enough wrestler. We can just put him on SmackDown. That's what it kind of seems like.
Which is totally not true. That guy put in tons of hours in with that.
But I just mean like popularity-wise. That's what it seems like. I mean.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying I hope no one actually thought that. I hope no one in the company actually thought that, because that dude put in a lot of work. And a lot of people gave him grief because he was such a big guy, but you know what? For a guy his size, he went in that ring and he damn worked.
He could move.
There's this move that he does, and I've only ever seen him do it like twice, but he actually does like the wheel kick, where he actually leaves the freaking ground.
I've seen him do that.
He doesn't do it much. You've got to pay close attention. But he'll leave the ground and actually kick both feet up in the air and kick somebody with the first leg. And my thing is like, dude, you are too big doing that. You're going to come down on that wrong one day and break something important.
Yeah.
But no, he was fun. He wasn't great. And like you said, he was never going to be a main event guy. He won King of the Ring, and I don't even remember if he held any of the main titles, but I know he held some of the others.
I like that.
He held the ECW, I know.
He probably had a hardcore reign or something for like one day.
Yeah.
I liked him as Viscera with the Ministry.
That was my favorite time.
Viscera.
Was Viscera.
Wasn't he one of the first guys that the Undertaker did the Hell's Gate on?
I thought that was Mark Henry.
Yeah.
But I know he's
another big black guy. Some big black guy, one of them.
It was just like he was like, that was like the first one where he started bleeding out of the mouth. Yeah. I remember he did that.
The funniest story about that is whoever he screwed it up on and made that move on the first time, it was either Big Daddy V or Mark Henry, because the guy was so big that he actually couldn't get his leg in the right position, and that's why he ended up doing it the other way. Because it was supposed to be a triangle choke. But I mean, like the DDT, that was a mess up that became, one of the most common moves in wrestling.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the very first pay-per-view they ever saw?
Yes, actually, I do.
Saw or bought?
Just saw.
Okay, because the first one I ever bought was SummerSlam 98, and that was an awesome pay-per-view. I think Saw would be like WrestleMania 8. Because I was over at a friend's house, I wasn't that into wrestling, and he put on like some VHS tape, and it was WrestleMania like 7 or 8, and we watched like 4 pay-per-views that night, and that's kind of what got me hooked into wrestling.
What's the first one you saw, Ulysses?
Well, as a little kid, I didn't have cable and anything, so like one of my favorite things as a little kid was like, because I didn't have cable, so I only saw SmackDown. So one of my favorite things was like waiting to see SmackDown and see who came out with a pay-per-view with the title, and I would remember either getting really mad or really happy. But the first pay-per-view I actually saw and bought was No Way Out 2000, which probably is still one of my favorite matches of all time. The Cactus Jack versus Triple H Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never bought a pay-per-view. I don't remember the first one I've seen.
Actually, I've never spent my own money on a wrestling pay-per-view either. By the time I was actually had money to actually buy a pay-per-view, I wasn't watching wrestling anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so, what I did was I conned a bunch of my friends into coming over. I was like, hey, we're all going to throw in $10.
Yeah, same here.
So the first pay-per-view I saw was the WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold. Even though I was watching wrestling, that was the first one I saw. And then the first that my parents bought for me was King of the Ring '98, I think it was, with the Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah. Man.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good one.
That's so good.
One of the ones I'll go back and rewatch on the network.
That was so good that when you order from pay-per-view, how it would come on again right afterwards. I watched the whole pay-per-view over again, like right after it ended.
Yeah.
Good times.
That was a good one.
The pay-per-view, I think that I actually remember the most, though, like that I watched the most because somebody gave me a copy of it. I didn't actually watch it when it originally came on. Was it Sold Out? Was where the NWO took over the pay-per-view, and they had their own announcers. And what was awesome about that is whenever the good guys would come out, the announcer would actually like make fun of them as they were coming down to the ring. That was the one I probably watched the most.
My favorite pay-per-view is always going to be WrestleMania. I think it's 18, Hogan versus Rock. Oh man.
Yeah.
I remember as a little kid that one blew my mind. Even though Stone Cold versus Scott Hall was a bit of a bummer, especially because if you rewatch that match, Scott Hall does a punch and he rips his shoe open, which is kind of funny. And he wrestles the rest of the match with like a ripped up shoe. Yeah, that match was kind of a disappointment. But Hogan Rock, awesome.
I didn't see that pay-per-view.
Do you guys listen to the Austin podcast?
No, but I've heard it's really good. I
listened to a couple episodes.
Yeah, it's really good, and I'm slowly making my way through them because there's a lot of them. But they have Scott Hall on there, and one of the stories he talks about is they're talking about them coming back in with the NWO after WCW and all that, and they basically start to talk about the match between Austin and Scott Hall, and then they just kind of like, yeah, that was a bad time. Yeah, it was, and then kind of like gloss over it.
Mm. That was a really bad match.
Yeah, I remember seeing that like years later, and I was like, God. But basically, Hall was talking about how when that time period was going on, he was a straight up addict, so he wanted to stay clean, so he was having to take, pills and stuff just to keep from, falling over and all this other stuff. So it was bad. It's a good podcast, though. I mean, there might be certain people, like, I just listened to the one with Samoa Joe, and that was pretty entertaining, listening to him talk about TNA and all that.
Was Gabriel Iglesias on one recently?
Yeah.
He was on one. I don't know how recently
I kept hearing him talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because he doesn't just do, like, sports figures. Like, sometimes it's just Austin rambling, kind of like what we're doing right now. There was one where he talked about inventing a snorkel for cunnilingus. That was an interesting one. And yeah, and
I heard he went on like a big old rant about the whole Daniel Bryan situation at Royal Rumble.
I haven't gotten to that one yet, but supposedly yes. And then at some point he actually had Daniel Bryan on there as a guest, but I haven't gotten to that one. But sometimes he'll have like different people, like he'll have people from USC. He's had a couple of like comedians on there. He's had a couple of athletes from other sports. So, and I hear the Jericho podcast is really good too, but I haven't started that one yet.
JR just got one, didn't
he? Yeah, JR just got his own podcast too.
Oh, I would support that one 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's also on either one or two episodes of Austin's podcast. Yeah, a lot of those people, like the bigger names, he'll bring back for multiple episodes because they'll start talking about road stories and shit that happened, and before you know it, the podcast time has run out. So he'll bring them back for multiple episodes.
Anybody, this is off subject, but we were talking about this actually before the show started, about the Minecraft movie. So we should probably try to talk about that a little bit.
That Minecraft movie? I don't know. Well, what could you possibly make a movie out of Minecraft, though?
I think it's going to be like Lego.
Yeah, I was fixing to say that people were wondering the same thing about the Lego movie. But I've seen it. It's actually a really good movie.
Well, the Lego movie that was a pretty easy movie to write, though.
But I'm thinking, there's going to be, characters that you play with. They're going to be, the characters that's going to be in the world. Something's going to I don't know. I could see it happening. Like, it's just with creepers and everything involved. It'd just be I don't know.
Somebody loads a mod.
Look, here's my thing. The Lego movie, they could have taken the easy way out. Just made a very kiddie movie, had it be a cash-in, and it still would have made them their money back. But they let the writers kind of go to town with it. They got a lot of really talented voice actors and people who weren't like huge names. They didn't, do it off their star power. But like getting somebody like Will Arnett to play Batman, or I think Charlie Day's in it.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's star power. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of people that were good choices, and then also they had a lot of reference stuff, like for the adults, like some of the jokes, but also each set of the Lego stuff. If it's an older set, you'll notice it has the number of the set somewhere on it. Like the hospital has an address thing, and it's the number part of the hospital is the actual original set number for that set of Legos. So stuff like that is just really neat. They put a lot into it, and they made their money back.
My favorite character is 1980 Space Guy in that.
Yeah. But the Minecraft movie just sounds like a bad idea.
Wait, this says live action. I thought it was going to be like CGI or something.
Oh, I thought it was CGI also.
It says...
Live action
Minecraft?
It says we'll possibly get a live action big screen. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a CGI.
Wow, that movie looks... I'm sorry, that movie sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's live action, yeah. But I thought it was like a... Okay. Well, that's not a good idea.
Talking about movies, who else has seen the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer?
I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen it?
Part of it.
What about you, Steven?
I don't think it's only 15 seconds. Don't tell me you ain't got time.
No, there's that 2-minute one, the official one.
Oh, did they release a longer one?
Yeah, you haven't seen it? It's
No, I'll have to go look
a pretty
at that.
long one. It's kind of funny. I've never read any of the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoons, so I don't know comics. I mean, so I don't know if even in the comics they're pretty funny. But yeah, the trailer is kind of funny.
Yeah, it has a comedy sense to it.
You want to see the Godzilla one, the other one, the new one?
Yeah, I did watch that.
Apparently, Rodan comes out, and I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's really hard to see.
I was hoping for someone else.
Who were you hoping for?
King Ghidorah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, well,
that's who I was hoping for.
I was hoping for Mecha Godzilla.
As long as it wasn't Mothra.
It's too early.
Okay.
It is too
early. As long as
early.
it wasn't Mothra. Just don't have...
Yeah, I'll give you
Mothra
Mothra.
confirmed for a new Godzilla movie.
Please, no.
And what was the turtle's name?
Gamera.
Gamera, yeah.
See, I would have liked King Ghidorah, Destroyer. There's some one weird squid-looking monster that would have been cool.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla would have been cool too.
But he's right though. I kind of made Mechagodzilla as a joke because there's no way that should be your first monster. If this is a new,
I'm just saying if they were to do sequels, have him in.
Yeah.
The old movie with Mechagodzilla though is great for what it is.
It used to be my favorite one for a while.
Yeah.
Mine is, I think it's either Godzilla Final Wars or Destroy All Monsters or Attack on Monsters, something like that. It's when like all the monsters come out.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I don't remember the title.
Destroy All Monsters?
Yeah, there it is. And Final Wars is also.
There's another one, Gigan, I think how you said his name.
Yeah, something like that.
Like a little tall thing.
Yeah.
They had some really good creative ones, and it's been a long time since we've had a really good Godzilla movie. There was one in like 2000 and...
Godzilla 2000, what are you talking about?
Okay, well, I'm not talking about that one. There was one that was like 2004, I want to say, and that's the one where...
Final Wars.
Is that the one that's made? Is that the one that's made by the Japanese company? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, Godzilla 2000, I think, is the one that was made.
I think he's right. I think it's Final Wars. Either way, that one was really good. That's like the last really good Godzilla movie I saw.
It was like the last one, period, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. And I don't know. I'd like the U.S. to actually make a good Godzilla movie, so I'm hoping this one's good.
Exactly 10 years later.
Isn't Toho helping with it? Because if they are, then I have high hope.
Know. Yeah, I don't know.
And I was hoping that it would actually be another monster, because I was hoping it wasn't just one of those Godzilla versus humans, because I used to hate those. Those are like the worst ones.
No, I agree.
I want Jet Jaguar to come out.
Wasn't it a Space Godzilla too? That was like.
Yeah, Monster Zero.
Oh yeah.
God, I see. Now I want to go back and rewatch all those. I haven't seen those since I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah, same here.
I was just watching the one versus Destroyer. It was on cable a month ago.
Wow. Those are some prime. Like, those are the movies I'm like, let's go buy a couple of bottles of adult beverages and, you know, maybe take a few pills or no, I'm just joking. But no, those are great movies.
Coke.
Yeah, those are great movies to, you know, when you're drinking, you put those on in the background
and make fun of it a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I do with Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
That's the best thing to do with Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
He has some good movies. Predator.
Yeah, but watch Commando like in that.
Kill me, do it now.
He has some really good movies. Then he has some really bad movies.
Yeah.
What's the bad the worst Arnold Schwarzenegger movie to you?
Other than like obviously
Batman and Robin.
Other than that,
yeah, okay, that's of course.
So one where he stars in, End of Days is pretty bad.
End of Days is pretty bad.
I never watched it. I wasn't interested.
It wasn't the worst, but it was pretty bad.
The premise of that movie makes me laugh.
The one where he's the clone, where it's called The Sixth Day.
The Sixth Day. I like that movie, but it's bad. It's pretty bad.
That one wasn't again like. I think Batman and Robin is his straight out worst.
Yeah. Did anybody like his new what was it, Last Stand? Anybody?
Last Stand. Yeah. I just like it because it finally goes back to Arnold just shooting stuff. That's why I'm really hyped for his new movie.
His new one is it the Escape Plan, where it's him and Stallone and they're trying to break out of a prison.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is that out yet?
Yeah,
it came out actually. It should be on DVD and Blu-ray already.
I heard that one was okay. Like, people were like, it's a decent movie.
My friends are saying, like, Arnold was okay. It's Stallone that kind of killed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I prefer his movies over Stallone movies.
Yeah, 100%. Other than the Rocky.
What was the one that got pushed back because of 9/11? It was Collateral?
Yeah, I actually like that one. You talking about Stallone?
No, it was Arnold.
Oh, yeah,
True Lies?
No.
Collateral, I think it is.
It's Collateral's the name of the movie. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was originally supposed to release like 2 months after 9/11, but because of what happens in the movie, they pushed it back like a year. And same thing, like, you know, the original Spider-Man movie was supposed to have its big fight scene was supposed to originally be on the Twin Towers, and then they were going to go to the graveyard, but they had to change all that. But no, that was an okay movie. There's one more I'm trying to think of.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, that was fun because of Sinbad.
I'm looking at his
I like Twins. Yeah.
Running Man.
Running Man is great. Running Man is the best quotable Schwarzenegger movie in my opinion. That's
more than Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop was okay.
Not a Thuma.
Boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
True Lies.
True Lies was awesome.
True Lies with Jamie Lee Curtis dancing.
Last Action Hero was stupid, but it was stupid fun. Like, I love the bad guy in Last Action Hero and his closet full of the same guns and the same shirts.
Yeah.
He did that one called Red Heat, where it was just him as a Russian cop, and he had the giant hand cannon for a gun. God, that was Total Recall is always good.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the remake.
At least you guys could live the rest of your life not having to say he was your governor at one point.
That's a very good point.
True.
What do you think about him being in Terminator 5? Is he too old? Do you think this is going to work somehow?
I don't know. Like, I'm a big fan of his, but I thought the whole him coming back for a Conan movie was kind of dumb. Apparently, he's going to make a sequel to Twins, which I think is a terrible idea.
It's called Triplets.
Wait, what?
Here's my thing about the Conan movie. That makes sense with the story, because there are a lot of stories that take place when Conan's like in his later years and he's the king and he's training his son and all that. So like that kind of seems like it would fit.
Yeah.
After Terminator Salvation, I don't want to see another Terminator.
Oh, where he didn't even play himself. They just CG'd his likeness.
That movie was so bad.
Oh, that angers me.
I even liked Terminator 3. It wasn't as good as the other two, but I thought it was good still.
I did not like Terminator 3.
I didn't like that.
1 and
2. It's the least out of those three, but I thought it was still.
It was at least a decent popcorn movie.
Salvation, I'm completely like middle of the road on.
Problem with that one, it was just kind of like a more of part 2, where they just made like the same one, just made him a female.
Like I can't wait for Expendables 3 because apparently he's gonna have a bigger part in it, and like I know Bruce Willis left the project.
Right.
Yeah. But a lot of people in there.
With the rest of the cast should be cool. My only complaint about the Expendables 3 is how you're not gonna have Jackie Chan in this movie. Jackie Chan needs to be in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with that.
Kelsey Grammer's in there for some reason. I don't know what the fuck.
Unless he's like the leader of some like CIA thing, yeah, I agree. Because that man has a really good voice.
They should have the old guy. I don't know if y'all remember him, but Bolo. Anybody remember Bolo?
Oh, Bolo Young from like Bloodsport and all that shit.
They should put Bolo in this.
Because he used to do the pec flex, and he would do the sneer, like he'd do the thing with his nose right before each match.
He's in one of the Bruce Lee movies, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a bunch of shit.
Bolo Young.
Which Bruce Lee movie was that? It was Into the Dragon, wasn't it?
Oh god. I'm still laughing that he.
You never heard of Bolo?
Yeah, as soon as you said the guy from Bloodsport, I saw him. I'm just remembering that movie, like scene per scene, and just how cheesy he was.
Put Bolo in there. Put Okay.
You're right. It was Enter the Dragon.
What's the guy's name? Yeah.
Because like they got Antonio Banderas and Wesley Snipes. They got Mel fucking Gibson for shit's sake, and they don't have Jackie Chan.
The fucking Action Jackson in that shit.
God. Did you guys ever watch the Universal Soldier series?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Yeah. I watched about 30 minutes of the one that was like direct to Netflix or whatever. It was the newest Universal Soldier one, but it had Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren and
was it Day of Reckoning or something like that?
Something like that. God, I don't even know. It was actually somewhat entertaining. No lie, it was almost entertaining. I was shocked.
It was almost entertaining.
I mean, you expect a movie like that just to be bad, but you're just kind of like, oh, yeah, this is all right.
I feel bad for Jean-Claude.
Ronda Rousey comes out in.
Yeah, they should have put the other one in there. What's that? The chick's name from Fast and Furious.
Oh, Gal Gadot, or
no, the one, the actual ass kicking one.
Yeah, the one she used to be on American Gladiators at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a
Gina Carano.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that if Ronda Rousey's gonna come out in this one, that's gonna be for the Expendables one. I don't want her in there, but whatever.
They should put Pam Grier.
Pam Grier. I would watch that if she was in there.
She deserves it.
Infamous. How you liking Outlast? How many pairs of underwear have you gone through?
Anyway, so Pam Grier.
I would like to talk about this for a second. Actually, I just want to laugh about it for a few more seconds. I'm sorry.
All right.
I haven't seen the second part yet because you put it out during the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. There are certain things, scary video games and black people don't really go together well. This is just stuff we don't.
Like, I've seen some people's playthrough of this, and if you're gonna continue,
you're the worst.
Get ready.
I just like how you just like. I just love how you just quit it, and you're like, nope, fuck it, fuck you guys.
Nope, I'm done.
Did you have the lights off? Were you sitting there playing with the lights off? Is that the problem?
Yeah, it was like night. It was like 11 p.m. at night, 11, 12.
Turn the goddamn light on.
No, this is the purpose of playing this scary game.
All right. No, I'll give you that. You're doing it right. I just, if you're gonna be a baby about it, I thought you might want to turn the light on.
Yeah, I played it at least. I didn't bitch out.
And
I love scary games. I really do. Like Dead Space. What was that? Amnesia.
I can handle certain.
Silent Hill. I fucking love Silent Hill.
I was able to play the first Silent Hill, and I was young then, but I don't like the shit where it's constantly like nothing, and then all of a sudden some shit pops out. At least you had a gun in Silent Hill at some point.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the point of Outlast is I like that, they're making you, it's like, look, you're a dude who's not going to sit here and try to fight this stuff. You're scared. You're going to run for your life. And I will say that Outlast is definitely scarier than most of like the Silent Hill and stuff like that. But I genuinely love scary games. I think they're great.
Outlast, no. It's a good game though. It's just, it's cool. It's just it pisses me off.
Yeah. When I was really young, I played this game called it's just called D. It was on I want to say it was like the 3DO or something like that. But the whole idea was just very similar to Outlast. You couldn't really fight, but you had to solve puzzles and go through this castle. And even for the time, it wasn't like super scary or anything. But it did what scary games really should do and creates this atmosphere that even like little shit like a roach running across the floor, you slightly jump or you move a little bit because it's not a scare tactic. It's not like, oh God, this creature jumped out at you. No, it does such a great job of making you completely nervous and neurotic because of the atmosphere.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They ended up putting it on PlayStation 1 at some point, I think.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, yeah. It was a really good game. Spoiler alert, you find out that, like, your parents have disappeared, and you find out that you actually ate them, and it was because you were under the influence of this entity, which you find out D stands for Dracula, and so that was who was, like, kind of controlling your actions and stuff like that.
So, when do you have to go, Steven?
Soon-ish.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you say, 10 minutes?
Something like that.
Okay. Well, any last things to say before we?
I think of some.
They're talking about rebooting Dino Crisis, which if you've never played the first one, you should.
Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I mean. It is. It's Resident Evil Dinosaurs, but it was fun.
Yeah, it's a very good game. The first
there's a new GTA update, and we need to try to play again sometime whenever we can get everybody together. Cough, cough. Infamous, get off your ass. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. We're causing the problems. Cough, cough.
When the stream is going on, I'm like the only person who plays, so obviously you guys aren't on.
That's not true. I was there last week, and so was Chris.
I didn't see you in that game one time.
I won't tell you why.
You got in my car.
Well, how you saw him? I didn't.
No, I'm going to tell you how you didn't see me in that game. Because here's the deal. I am, as you know, visually impaired, and anytime I got close to Steve, somebody would kill him, and then we'd have to go like hunting him down again. And it took me so long to fucking find him. I'll tell you what I did most of that game. I saw Chris a few times. I saw Infamous kill me like, I think twice. I killed you least. Yeah, you killed me twice, and I killed you. My name on Xbox Live is El Blanco Bruja.
I saw you. I remember you.
I sent you a goddamn friend request. Why don't you check your fucking friend request?
PS4 reasons. That's why, damn it. All right, but if I killed you, I'm pretty sure you shot me first, because I leave people alone until they kill me. So
unless it's me.
No, here's what happened. I didn't shoot at you. You didn't shoot at me. We were in a giant. It was a bigger gunfight, and everybody was shooting at everybody else. And I think you killed me the first time, and then I killed you a couple times. I did kill you one time out of revenge. The point I'm getting at, though, I never got within 10 feet of Steve. Never. Because I kept getting killed by fucking Modfather. I kept getting fucking killed by, like, Dan Beardman killed me once or twice. And there was some dude in there. I don't know who it was. His name was something really short. It wasn't Fob, though. It was one of the other guys. He and I had this fucking epic battle over this car. And it wasn't even that good of a car. But we kept shooting each other, and then that motherfucker decides to trump my ass and be like, oh, I didn't tell you. I bought a goddamn rocket launcher. And I was like, well, fuck that shit. I'm out. But But so I told you I re-upped my account. I was there for the stream. I don't know if I'll be there for the one this Saturday, but I'm talking about us all getting our asses back on PlayStation.
All right, who's gonna be available Saturday at some point?
I'm gonna try.
I could be there.
What'd you say?
I could pretty.
Saturdays are really busy days for me, so that's always up in the air.
I can maybe do Saturday because that's usually when I record anyway. Sometimes, most of the time.
How about this shit? How about one like Tuesday or Wednesday night? Take 2 hours out. We'll go run rimshot over, the city on.
Not Wednesday.
PlayStation.
Fine, though.
Whatever.
Said,
we'll figure this out. We need to figure this out sometime.
We'll go for Saturday first. Saturday sometime after like 6 my time or something.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
All right. I will attempt to make it. I don't know for sure.
All right. All right. Well.
One last thing before we end this. I'm pretty sure we all heard about Harold Ramis, which sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Great guy. If you didn't know, he wasn't just the guy in Ghostbusters and Stripes. He directed a lot of shit and wrote some stuff and was an all-around comedic genius.
And was still in stuff. He was in Knocked Up, I believe, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know if it's in the sequel, but
he was in Orange County. I don't know if y'all remember that movie.
Yeah,
I like that movie. I like that.
Jack Black.
That was pretty funny. Like I said, he wrote and directed several things.
Did he direct Groundhog's Day? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Groundhog's Day is one of my favorite films, and I think he directed that.
And they helped with the video game for Ghostbusters, which is a very good video game. He wrote Animal House.
Yeah.
Which I have on DVD.
I haven't played the Ghostbusters game yet, but I want to.
Yeah, that was a very good game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, rest in peace to Harold. If you're not familiar with his movies, then watch the ones that we said. And that was the episode of Dead Air, the episode about nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We might do this again pretty soon. If we can't come up with any topics, we might do this the very next episode. Who knows? But anyway, I was Infamous. I was here with Scoops. Excuse me.
God, man. Get it straight.
Scoops. Chris.
Yep.
And Ulysses.
Goodbye, people.
All right. Twitter accounts is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Take it easy.